Travel Radio, explorations into destinations around the world. Hello, I'm Patricia Lawrence. This week, we are at the oldest state park in the United States, Niagara Falls, New York. 12,000 years ago, the last glaciers in the Niagara area melted away. Huge torrents of water released from the upper Great Lakes channeled the Niagara River and poured over the edge of the Niagara escarpment. This was the beginning of Niagara Falls. This Travel Radio audio journey is made possible with support from Ramada Inn at the Falls. For reservations and information, you may call 1-800-2-RAMADA. That's 1-800-272-6232. We are at Niagara Falls, New York. Historian Tom Darrow of the Niagara Falls Convention and Visitors Bureau and I are standing on the small island separating the American Falls from the Bridal Veil Falls. Tom tells us about Niagara Falls, this amazing wonder of nature.
It's good to have you here in Niagara Falls, New York, where it's summer and many people from around the country and around the world come and enjoy Niagara Falls each year. And we don't plant our tongue in our cheek when we say around the world, because this truly is an international destination.
And we're hearing some pretty loud noises in the background, and usually when we hear noises in the background these days we think of cars and planes and trains, but not so this time.
This is Mother Nature. You mentioned that noise in the background. That's the roar of the American Falls, Niagara Falls. And just as you were saying that, made me recollect the day of June 9th, 1969, when the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers completely diverted all the water from the Niagara River over the Horseshoe Falls. And what happened was it dried the American Falls. And for the first time in history in our downtown area, this noise wasn't heard. And, you know, as much as it's noticeable to you that it's there, it was that noticeable to us when it wasn't there. Something was missing, and it was the roar of Niagara Falls. The Army Corps of Engineers in 1969 dried the American Falls for several reasons. Most prominently, at that time, there had been a few rock slides, and it was becoming more intense, every one. And it got the attention of environmentalists and many people in the area who watched the falls. There was some attempt to move the talus, the debris, the rock that had fallen to the base of the American Falls away. But anyone who visits here will notice that those boulders are bigger than homes and in some cases bigger than hotels, and it was just absolutely impossible to move them. The other reason is that alarms were planted in the rock bed of the American Falls.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?